means I get to come into all your classrooms and we talk about making good choices, about being ready to learn, about being responsible and respectful. And can we say good morning to Mrs. Troman?
Good morning, Mrs. Troman.
Mrs. Gallucci's class, what do you think Mrs. Troman's job is in our school? What do you think it is, Miss Olivia?
Keeping everyone safe.
It is keeping everyone safe. She is our principal, and so she helps us, all of us in the whole building. And so that's a big job. But today, we're going to talk about some of your feelings and maybe what your body and your brain are doing when you're having some of those feelings. Is it okay if you get mad? No?
Yeah.
Miss Mazzella was mad yesterday, and Mrs. Troman, we had to work on it together. So it's okay if I get mad. Am I allowed to hurt somebody if I'm mad? No. But it's okay if my body gets mad and my brain gets mad. Is it okay if maybe I'm a little frustrated and I can't figure something out and I need to ask for help?
Yep.
Yes. Is it okay if my body is just like you're sitting, whether it's pay attention pie or crisscross applesauce with safe hands? That I'm ready to learn? My body and my brain are ready to go. If I'm really sad, because I really wanted to wear my sandals today and I forgot my sandals at home and I had to wear my other shoes and I really don't like them. Is it okay if my body and my brain are feeling that way? Yes. So that's what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to need your help. Because you see behind Miss Mazzella, there are 4 big posters and there's 4 different colors on them. So I'm going to need some help from you. Are we ready? Okay. Let's talk about this one. What color is this?
Red.
And what does this symbol say?
Stop.
Stop. Good job. How about this one?
Yellow.
Yellow. This one might be a little tough and that's okay. What do you think?
Construction.
Caution. I like it. Or construction zone. If you're driving and you're in the construction zone, does that usually mean do I go faster or do I need to slow down? Slow down. So I love that you made that connection, but it's also caution. I need to slow down, maybe take a little break. What's this one?
Go.
What color?
Green.
Green, and it's go. And someone said there was a thumbs up. Do you know what that thumbs up says? Anyone?
Ready to learn.
Ready to learn. Look around. Are your bodies and brains, do you think, ready to learn?
Yes.
Yes, I love it. How about this one?
Blue.
That means to rest. If Miss Mazzella is sitting flat on her bottom, crisscross applesauce with my safe hands and my pay attention pie body, and what zone do you think I'm in? What color? Well, let's take a look. If I'm ready to learn, which one do you think I would be in? I would be in the green zone. Mrs. Troman called this earlier. Miss Mazzella's going to put it up here. This would be our school zone. Because is that our most important job here at Miller? Is to learn, to listen, and to get all of the great information that our teachers are sharing with us into our brains. So that's the most important place to be. But what if I was mad and I was angry and my body was getting tight and my face crunched up and my teeth were together and I was angry? It wouldn't be good, but could it happen? It might happen. What color would I be in, do you think, if my body was red? My body is going to be so tight. My brain is not focusing. If Mrs. Gallucci or Mrs. Dolezal tried teaching me something, would I be able to learn it if I was that angry? No. But it would be okay that I was in that red zone and feeling that way. I'd have to try to figure out how to calm down to get back to my ready to learn.
Blue.
What if I was so sad because nobody wanted to play with me on the playground and my body felt bad and I looked down and I was just kind of moping around on the playground? What zone do you think I might be in? I might need to take a little rest. My body and my brain are sad. What if my friend just told a really funny joke and only thought it was silly and they were giving silly faces? I wasn't out of control in the red, but my brain and body may not be all focused on my teacher. What zone do you think I might be in if I'm being silly? Well, I could be in green, but the caution, my yellow, because I'm a little silly. my body and my brain might be getting a little silly because my face might be laughing and I might be going, oh! So I'm not 100% ready to learn, so I might be in that little yellow zone a little bit. Does that make sense? Okay. The most important thing, before I need help again from you guys, is that it's okay that we're in any of these colors all day. And the most important thing is that you guys can figure out how your body's running and what your brain's doing. And then we all year, Miss Mazzella, Mrs. Gablucci, Mrs. Troman, Mrs. Dalzell, everyone in the school, we're going to help you guys figure out what do I need to do to calm back down or get back into my green zone or my ready, thumbs up, ready to learn. Okay. But let me ask you a question before I have you help me with some faces. What if Miss Mazzella was at the Cavs game? And I was crazy yelling. I was so excited. I was cheering them on. They were winning the game. What would I be in? What zone? Well, I'm a little more excited than this. I might be jumping up and down. I'd be screaming.
Green.
Well, is my body and my brain ready to learn if I'm screaming and jumping up and down? Miss Mazzella would be in the red zone, and it would be okay. Because am I allowed to be that excited at a Cavs game? Absolutely. I'm allowed to be that crazy and that excited. Am I allowed to be that crazy and excited in my classroom?
No.
It's not safe.
You be in the blue zone.
I'm not ready to learn, but I'm okay. So if I'm feeling excited, I'm going to be in that red zone with my body and my brain. I'm okay to feel that excited at the Cavs game. But when I'm in class, I have to be calm and ready to learn. Am I allowed to have fun on the playground? Am I allowed to play on the swings? Run around with my friends? My body might feel sometimes in the red or the yellow zone on the playground, and that's okay. But when I come back in, I need to calm down and get back into my ready to learn zone, and we're going to figure those things out together, okay? So Miss Mazzella needs you to raise your hand when I show you these feeling face pictures. If you think you know what the feeling is that the person or the little boy or girl is feeling, I want you to raise your hand for me. Tell me what you think that feeling is, and then we're going to talk about where we think they might go in our zones, okay? So let's do the first one. Raise your hand if you think you know what this feeling is. Yes, my dear.
Ready to learn zone.
The ready to learn zone, but what's her face look like? You're right, what's her face?
Happy.
Happy. So do you think she's ready to learn? I see a lot of happy faces out there, and I think you all are ready to learn. So when I'm happy, I might be in pay attention pie. I might be with my safe hands and my crisscross applesauce.
Something's really itchy.
I'm ready to learn. Come here.
It has a little list.
Come on over here.
I didn't know if you had anything or not for her. All right, ready for the next one? Ready? What do you think that one is, sir? He's mad. He's mad about something. His little nose is crunched up. His eyebrows are all crossed. What zone or what color do you think he'd be in? He's mad. He's mad. His body might not be jumping up and down and angry like Miss Mazzella's was, but you can tell by his face and his little eyebrows are crunched up and his like this. So he's mad. He's not ready to learn, but it's okay that he's there. Okay? How about this one? Maybe no one will play with him, or someone took his favorite toy. What do you think it is? He's sad. What color or zone do you think he might be in?
Blue.
Blue. Okay.
My daddy's, somebody, he brought toy to school, my daddy did when he was little, and somebody took it.
And that probably made Daddy sad. Yes. All right. How about this one? What do you think that face looks like? Wait, don't yell out. Just raise your hand for Miss Mazzella. What do you think? Excited. She's a little happier than this one who we said was happy. So she's excited. Maybe she found out that she gets an extra recess or something fun today. Where do you think she might be in the zone so she's excited? Because,
Yellow.
oh my goodness, I might get an extra recess.
Delicious.
Piper, I love it that it might be yellow, and I love that you said that. But she might be so excited that her body and her tummy's feeling all kind of jumbling, and she's excited. She could be in the red, so it's okay, because I might be so excited that I'm getting extra recess. Or as Mrs. Sabalski said, someone brought in Kit Kats, but you had the red zone, and that's okay. But Piper made a great thing for Miss Mazzella's brain to remember. Piper might be excited about something, and she might think her body's not feeling all pumped up, but it might just be a little faster than when I'm ready to learn, and so she might be in the yellow zone. If I have an idea about what zone I'm in, is it going to be wrong if it's not what my neighbor feels? Like Piper said, oh, it's going to be yellow, but Miss Mazzella said, oh, this one might be a little more red. Was it okay that we had two different ideas? It is absolutely okay, because who's in charge of your body and your brain?
Us.
You are. You are in charge of that. That's a big R word that we're going to learn about, being responsible. What do you think responsible means? What do you think responsible means?
You could, that, you know that, somebody could count on you.
Somebody can count on you. I love it. You're in charge of those things. Who's in charge of putting your backpacks on your hooks outside your classrooms?
You.
You are. Who's in charge of making sure you're listening to your teachers?
You are.
You are. So you're responsible, and you know how your body and your brain are running or what they're feeling. How about this one? Maybe someone told him a joke, or making a funny face. What do you think his feeling is?
Yellow.
It could be yellow, but what's the feeling, Piper? You're right, that's the zone.
Red.
He's laughing. He might be silly. Remember we said something about silly earlier? So maybe someone told you a funny joke, someone made a funny face at you, maybe Mrs. Gallucci did a cartwheel in the middle of the room, and you all thought that was silly. You might be in the yellow. How about this? This might be a tough one for you. How about this one? What do you think this one is? Yes, sir. What do you think that feeling might be on his face?
Thinking.
He's thinking. If you're thinking, I love it. What zone could you be in? Green, because you're probably thinking about an answer or about something that your teacher's teaching you. So you're really focused and thinking. I love that you knew that. How about this one?
I'm sleeping.
Go ahead, babe. What do you think?
Sleeping.
She's sleeping. She's tired. What zone do you think, or what color?
Blue.
Blue. Good job. How about this one? Might be a little mad. What's another word for mad?
Angry.
Well, angry. Could it be frustrated? Because maybe I'm not as angry and mad, but maybe I'm frustrated because I can't figure out how to tie my shoe. Or maybe I'm a little worried because Mrs. Truman wants me to try Brussels sprouts, and I've never had Brussels sprouts before, and I'm nervous about, oh my gosh, what if I don't like them? But what if I do like them? So if I'm feeling a little frustrated, or a little unsure, or even maybe a little angry, like you said, what color do you think I might be in?
Yellow.
Yellow, the caution. Boys and girls, I love that you're understanding this. So let's do a quick review. Are any of these color zones a bad thing? No, none of them are bad. Who knows what color your body and brain might be in? Who's responsible for that? Now, I don't want to know the color, but who's responsible for knowing where your body and your brain might be and might be feeling?
In your head.
You are. You know it. Now, we're going to help you figure out how to make sure you're always in our school zone or our ready to learn zone. Miss Mazzella wants to try something with you that might help you get ready to learn. But before I do it, if you're mad about something and angry, do you have any ideas how to calm yourself down? What do you do that works? What do you do?
Take 3 deep breaths.
Take 3 deep breaths. Anybody else have an idea?
Stomp 3 times.
Stomp 3 times. Could I count to 5? Yes. Could I ask for help? I could, but let's try this real fast. This is something that Mrs. Deininger, a friend of ours, taught us yesterday. I want everyone to make sure you're in crisscross applesauce or your pay attention pie. And I need everyone's hands in the air. Can you give me the big OK symbol with your thumb and your finger? Can you put your arms down on your legs? Okay, like this, exactly.
And then like this.
You can close your eyes if you want to, but you don't have to. Can we take in a big deep breath? Can we blow it out? Can we take another one? Can we try one more? I love that I see your eyes closed and you're concentrating and you're focused on doing what you need to do. So if my body maybe was a little excited because I was in here and I was teaching you guys this, and I'm so happy and proud of you for knowing it, did I calm myself down a little by taking those deep breaths? Do you think I'm back in my ready to learn zone? So if your body's feeling a little